Hey everyone, back to finish our day one of our 8-week training program. We've already done back exercises and we've already increased and made our arms look really good by training our biceps. And the third part of this is always going to be core. So it's extremely important we have to get core strength, because if we don't get core strength, we're not going to get strength anywhere else. So each day you work out with this program, you're going to see that there is a core training. I always try to incorporate all three parts of the abdominal region, the upper, the rectus abdominis, the obliques, and then of course the lower. And for those of us who've had babies or have had issues with the lower abdominal, that we've lost strength there, it's really important that we try to strengthen that as much as we can. So the first two exercises in this day one is supine position. So we're just gonna lay on our back, basically, is what we're gonna do. So you're just gonna lay on your back with your feet extended. Now, the first exercise is a little more advanced, but you could modify this by, instead of placing your hands under your gluteal, you would place them behind your head. Because basically what you're gonna do is you're gonna lay down, hands are gonna be under the gluteal, you are going to lift your head, and then lower it back down. Now again, if you feel pressure there, just put your hand behind your head. So lift and back down. One of the most important things is when you're doing abdominal region is to keep the elbows out. So if you're going to put it behind your head, make sure your elbow stays out and back. Now, a little more advanced version of this would be to lift your head and your legs at the same time and then lower. And again, you would lift your head and your legs and lower. You could also put your hands behind your head and do the same thing. So lift and lower, and lift and lower. Of course, these can be done slow. You could just do a few until you really get good at that. The second exercise is a 90-degree angle. So legs are 90-degree angle. Again, hands are behind the head, elbows are out. And basically, we're working the upper part of the region, the abdominal region, by lifting and lowering. Control when you come up and squeeze, and then lower back down. And again, up and squeeze, and lower back down. Now, the third exercise for day one is for the obliques. So we're actually going to lay on our side this time in a little bit of sort of like plank position, which is hand here, hand is here, and you're just going to push with this hand, and you're going to push him up, and you're going to lower back down. And again, you're going to push him up and lower back down. Now, you can make this more difficult if you don't want to use the hand. You would put your hand here on your hip and you would lift and lower. Or sometimes in class, we put our hand here, we bring it up, and then we take it back down. So for a little added flexibility here and exercise working in those obliques. So again, I can't tell you how important it is to work core each time you train. So 3 exercises each day you train. Good luck with that. Start out slow, just do a few, and then work yourself up to whatever you feel comfortable with.